Oh,
Yeah, you got to shift to one side or you get in the
yeah, he's shifting
Yeah, make
around.
sure you are leading right or left. Depends on your right or your lefty. This is wise.
You don't want to take that right up the center. It's not good.
For 20 minutes, I speak like this. But I was fine.
Can you folks turn me into a bird?
Why didn't you just fly? I think that is...
Oh, no, dear. Well, we'll just cast a fly spell on you.
Oh, I've got this, Chagger.
Oh, all right.
You were a bird. Dive off the cliff.
We don't have beast shape, and we don't have, which wouldn't work anyway, and we don't have a polymorph yet. We're not high enough level.
Yep.
Eventually.
Yeah, Barnabas will cast fly on himself, and I guess on 7.
I think the druid bard familiar cohort is probably a cool combo.
Yep, we already...
I am Utilitor!
We already built her... I built a possible build for her. It's in the sheet right now. She's not that level yet, though, so...
Does Spark come with her?
Spark does come with her, although Spark says, I must remain when you go and confront the beast that has turned into the visage of Tsarowin. You are right. You do not wish to face my wrath. She glows a little more intensely.
Wait, is she speaking in...
True speech. She can.
You
all
understand when
she's speaking in
when she talks shit to you, you know.
Goblin.
How far away do you have to be? How close do you have to be?
I will remain in the cellar while you go upstairs and confront the evil.
All right, little thing.
If you get injured, come back to me, and I will give you the grace of the Seldarine and the power of Elysium.
Okay, little thing. He's
Do not patronize me!
Crackle.
Very cute. I want one.
I want one.
Okay, it zaps your finger for 1 light damage.
Oh. Ow. It's not very nice.
Well, when you were touching it, it told you to stop. You kind of went zap. Oh, fuck.
He's taken back a minute. I don't want to.
Spark. You see, they're gonna make me fly. It's making a bunch of angry noises. Yeah, you cast fly on her. She starts to lift up. She's like, oh, just like I remember. And she seems to do like a somersault in the air. As a Fortress-top youth, with the mythal that provides fly spells to some of its citizens, she may have had practice with her mother's token. Her background skill is fly. Her background feat is fly by attack. And her elvish trait, or her background trait, is elf weapon familiarity. So she's...
Oh, that is such a good... I was just looking at the classes going, oh, that is a good cohort. I have druid spells and bard spells and do bard stuff. Yeah, that's a good cohort right there. That's the first who's like, go get him, champ. You're the hero, and I'm the backup.
I picture her liking birds. She'll turn into a bird and basically do bard song bird screeches and...
Yep.
the cacaw of freedom or whatever.
The eagle screech. Yeah.
Yep.
Caw.
I think we are... Are you going to shrink down, or are you just going to be big chungus the whole way?
Well, I don't have to carry anybody. I'm going to shrink down.
Okay, the group of you flies across the bridge. You do see Barnabas a number of, like, this curious set of green tiles that runs all the way down the middle of the bridge. It looks like magical tiles. Like, if you knew what you were doing or activated the tiles, you might be able to just walk underneath the bridge upside down.
Barnabas is thinking to himself, I could have done that. I could have made that work.
Yeah, but F that. We're the heights. Good enough I'm on a broom.
The group of you
Relocate
flies
the bridge to our new house.
using the cover of the bridge to your advantage. Some of you do have poor stealths.
Chaga.
He's scraping the
He
top.
keeps googling. He's got poor stealth and a poor fly. Although his fly might be getting better. He's leveled a few times.
Yeah, his armor has gotten better, which is only a -3 armor check penalty, and his dex is +2, so he's at a -1.
And he doesn't have any ranks in fly still.
He has 1 rank in fly, with his familiar granting a +3. He's got a +9 bonus, so he's still a little clumsy.
He's a little clumsy. It's when he pulls the tower shield out that it becomes just a shit
Yeah,
show.
it's like he put out his metal sail. Yeah, all right. So basically, with some aids, it sounds like if Chaga took 10 in flying, he gets a 13. Ugh. All right. So the group of you goes across. You make it all the way across the bridge. There are like insane rapids down below. You could see some of the rapids jumping up as if there might be springs or gravity is weird along part of the rapids. The roots of Fortressstop itself look like they hold up part of the bridge and maybe even a great part of the city. There is a water coming out of several of the storm drains, while a few others that are further up in the bridge don't have as much of a flow. And when you get to the other side of the bridge, there's nowhere underneath here to kind of go into and land unless you kind of grab a hold of some of the roots that are coming through the stone. Seven is saying just on the other side we should go into the first storm drain.
Okay, we'll take her word for it.
Okay.
How flooded or powerful is the
I don't think
flow?
it's storming currently.
Yeah. So there is water coming out of the ones that are closer to the mass of the city. The ones that are like on the picture, the ones that are further out and kind of along the bridge don't have any flow coming out of them.
Strange. I don't know why I am surprised, but elven shit smells nuttier than human.
Yeah, it actually smells like.
Pine or some shit?
Yeah, there is this like wet wood piney smell. It doesn't smell like a sewer at all. It's more of a storm drain.
Okay.
Possibly the lack of meat in the diet that's causing the.
They all have rabbit shits, that's why. Right. Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna move your.
We have a fortune point from.
Yeah,
help the fly.
I saw that.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna take that. That is gonna help with the first one is gonna help with Chaga's stealth.
Yeah.
It brings it to a 15, which means you're able to get into the storm drain without the elves being alerted.
Good.
Take that.
Because
Can I lead the stealth with my broomstick with them
they're-
on the back?
Yeah, that was including the aid that you were giving for leading the stealth. You were telling Chaga to move over and be quiet.
Okay.
Yeah, different map.
So
I like.
when war comes to this place and the High Druid animates the big tree to fight the mecha, what do you call it? Undying Emperor. Like the Undying Emperor mecha falls from the sky and the tree animates, and they have their Godzilla duel. That's the Legends fight at this.
branch in your face.
At this location is what you're
At
saying?
this location, that is what the fight is.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good place to have a big fight like that. Lots of.
You're saying I should reuse the location like it was Tatooine?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah. I just imagine that every once in a while, this city, like half the city, gets flattened as the tree moves to defend itself, and then it resettles.
Okay, the domed building on the other side of the city, it does have neighboring buildings, but this place is both beautiful and very ancient. The white limestone is almost like finely cracked with age. There are vines growing up everywhere along the outside of the temple that look like they're well tended. There are two very beautiful sentinels that are standing outside of the entrance to the temple. The gates of the temple are opened. They are gates and not like doors. They're like just big iron gates that are opened. They have leaf work like vines all the way up their sides. These two sentinels represent some sort of like guardianship of elvendom, and the place has. You were a little bit worried about light, but it appears that there are like floating, dancing lights that are contained in street lamps, and then there is a bunch of beautiful and magical art-like light that is emanating from the shrine of the Seldarine. You can hear the low murmurs of people inside the temple.
So we're able to get like right into the temple.
I think that's a description that we're seeing from a sewer grate.
Oh yeah, that's all right. So you guys, yeah, you're poking your head up into a sewer grate, and the sewer grate is effectively at the base of this stairwell right here. It's this beautiful metal grate that leads into the echoey building. You guys have come up through the storm drain. Spark is staying back.
I think that Junker.
There's enough room for you to like stick your head in the little grate and look around, and some of you have taken turns, and you can see the sentinels. Actually, you can't see the sentinels outside. You see a gigantic, what looks like mithril-plated or silver-plated crescent moon with this giant blue gem in the center of it, and there are some murmuring elves that are nearby.
Are they some sort of hippie commune? Why don't they have rooms or walls or shit? Just a big fucking
To the other side, there is a massive androgynous-looking elf that is holding a sword to the side and holding like the shape of a star in one of her or its hands. A glittering cloak that looks like the night sky. Kind of comes around it in a half cylinder, and like it looks like there are stars that are actually depicted inside the cylinder, like it's a piece of art about the night sky. There are blue glows coming from big orbs, and there are blue glows of a slightly different tinge that are coming from bubbling waters. These 6 things are little fountains. There is also another elven woman that is in the position of prayer, kind of prostrating in prayer. She does not look like a goddess, may have been some sort of ruler or important priest. It could be a minor demigod. This is just, you take a quick look and you catch a glimpse of this beautiful place. The ceiling is domed and glassed in parts, enough that light must come in here for them to tend, for whatever reason, kind of like this astroturfy kind of grassy patch.
They're elves.
Just once a week, some guy me.
The same reason they're allergic to walls or privacy.
Yeah, Seven comes down and, hey, does anyone else want to look? There's some elves that are at prayer.
Which ones are doppelgangers?
I don't know. I've been asking that question like 5 times now.
I assume all of them.
You're not killing a bunch of elves.
Okay, all
The
right.
whole town, including all the doppelgangers, will come down on us.
Got it. No problem. Kill all the elves.
No!
Okay, relax, lass. He's just trying to get a rise out of you. He's awkward that way.
He's trying to talk to girls.
Yeah, do we have the quiet spell up yet? Because we're being kind of loud, Sister Tsurl.
A bunch of elves at the grate. What are you doing down there? Oh shit.
Okay, Junker, you swish up to the edge and you're looking around. Yeah, you're a druid, and the elves have put a lot of special care into this temple. You do get the sense that it is holy ground. You probably want to be careful here. if there was ever a place with the artwork and value of this place like that deserves a hollow spell, a hallowed ground.
Junker. So what is?
You're gonna pee in something, of course, but
what? Yeah, but Charles got an alchemist flask. I mean,
There's a beautiful statue over here in the middle of the room that I.
well, yeah, Tsurl's right. Aside from a little bit of like cloth work that is around some statues in an ornamental way, like you're not too sure what he's setting on fire here.
so
Scratch that plan.
is the grate wide enough that, big enough so that rats could fit through?
Yeah, you can fit your tiny rat through a hole.
Okay.
Anything bigger than that will be an escape artist check. And then Mort won't be able to fit through this opening as Big Mort.
We're gonna. He's gonna speak in common because he needs people to understand.
Without a escape artist check. Mort's head could fit through the opening, so you could get an escape artist check.
I'll scare them away. You put the flask down. It'll take a second. Put the flask down. Put the flask down.
Okay, he puts the flask down. I thought I was gonna throw it. Don't throw it at the crescent.
He picks up the flask and he hands it to Barnabas.
Oh, he gets to throw it.
Beam an elf in the face.
So, we're gonna go backtrack about 50, 60 feet to get to the point where there's a little bit of noise. We're going to cast Reduce Animal on the rat.
Okay.
And then we're going to turn the rat into a swarm.
All right.
And
whoa! Who are the rats? Shut up.
And we're going to basically get sort of ready by the gate here, and we're going to send a swarm out to chase the people. Oh, there's a rat swarm! Bunch of rats coming out of the sewer usually makes people who run away.
Were we able to identify her mother and her father?
No, I didn't see anybody that looks like. I didn't see anybody who looks like a high priestess, and I didn't see a dude.
Nope, no tokens with specific names. Got it.
That is not how I did it. I looked for a dude with a beard. I didn't see
My
one.
icon. He did not appear to be important.
So we're gonna use the rats to chase the people out of the thing.
Okay. So the horrible rat swarm.
They're not going to attack anyone, but they're going to chase. So they're not going to try to eat people. If people start fighting, if the people have AoE spells, then it might get edged, but just a little edged.
Okay.
And the plan for the rats is basically to sort of shoo people out of the building and then like run down the street, and then they'll go enter the sewers and make their way back.
By the grace of Labalis Anorith, his philosophy is on the... Master, what's with the rats?
Somebody summoned a swarm! And you can hear elves. There are two elves that are trying to stomp on the rat swarm with their boots initially. And this elf backs away. They're trying to intimidate these people. Your rats technically are smart, so they can do intimidating things. So give me an intimidate roll from the rat swarm.
All right. They're so cute.
Yeah, what are all these little mice?
Oh, we're dudes. We love our nature. Hey, little buggy, little mice. Yeah, this might go sideways. So
The swarm is bigger than they are.
they have a charisma of 2.
Ooh.
So that's -4.
I
They're
think
bigger.
they
So that's
get a
+4,
bonus
so
of
that's,
size. Yep.
so that's 0. And I don't think Junker ever learned how to intimidate. He's just gross. So 1d20. Squeeze, motherfucker. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. 11. They're gross.
All right. So after they try to stomp on them, they do back away, but not to the point where they're running screaming out of the temple. You do hear an elf starting to cast a spell.
The rats have because the rats can also roll a spellcraft check.
Yep, they are smart.
They have int 9. Like they're they're okay at this. The rats will roll their spellcraft check because they're making a decision kind of on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Yeah, this man. is casting a sound burst.
He's getting et for a bit. He's
Which
getting
is
one round of et.
DC 19. With the fortune point, you got it. There's a bunch of fortune points queued up.
So the rats are. He's casting attack spells at us. He's getting a bit of a chomping.
All right, so you basically started this, so I'll let you move first. So you move into the elf square.
Yep.
And he's getting nibbled on.
Yep.
Careful, master! They're in your head! They're everywhere!
This is where it's like, don't die, master! Yes, low roll, 10 damage.
Oh, 10 damage though from elves.
From rats,
yeah.
That's yeesh.
We'll just call this guy Elf Cleric.
And roll versus sickened and nauseated. They might be cute, but they're making you puke on yourself.
Yeah, 19.
The DC of this, is he is sick. He is sick for 3 rounds. And then I think there's another roll against.
No, I think we that is the part. Yeah, distracting. It becomes nauseated at a higher level. Okay, so he took 10 damage. Now it's their turns, and you guys can act after them. So these elves are still trying to stomp to save their boss, but their stomping isn't doing anything. And then
elves across the way.
And then he steps out of the swarm, kind of choking on a rat. He spits it up and then casts his spell.
Oh, so they don't get the normal sort of like. Oh, that's fine.
He's not taking continuous damage, so.
No, it's the they don't get the normal swarm thing. They just persist the distraction.
Distraction causes nauseation. Right now, your distraction causes sickened. So.
Oh, okay, so it's a power level thing.
Yep.
Leveling thing. Cool.
All right, so there is a pop, like a.
Okay.
And every creature in the area takes 1d8 points of damage. So this is 4.
Popping up the back half, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he. Go on! Get out of here!
This is a fort save, I think.
In the name of the trickster god! Yeah.
In the what?
The trickster god.
We're in a pantheon church.
Oh, well.
15.
The DC of this guy's spells is. Yeah, he's just some cleric. 14.
Okay, I think it ends up being 3 damage.
Yeah, you divide by 2 and multiply by 1.5, and your rats are not stunned.
Yeah, that's the part that's like,
Okay, the elves from across the way One of them comes over to see what's going on and stops to hear, and she's raising a holy symbol in prayer. She yells back in Elven. We need the fire of one of your arrows, my love. This man comes over. This man elf.
Alright, man elf.
A bow slipping, actually just a fiery arrow in his hand. It's like, so he moves, and he gets to here, and he has like a fiery arrow. So he's holding like a torch.
Okay.
Stand back, and he uses an elven name like he knows the cleric. I'll defend you. Alright, you've distracted the elves.
Alright.
What is the party doing?
Let's get in there. Because they're not leaving.
Oh, yeah, I think we're lining up by the door. I don't know if we're buffing or not.
Yeah, we should we'll
We're getting a little bit low on
at
spells,
least,
so.
yeah, let's get some minute per levels up.
So Junker is... Oh, sorry. There's supposed to be a big priest, but I think we're going to just sit on... I also could have used... I actually had a summon swarm prepared. I could have just summoned a swarm at them, but no, it's more fun. Junker's going to... He can't drink his mutagen because he's a cloud. He wants to stay a cloud for now. He's got only one left. He's going to stay the way he is.
We need to get up there.
Ghost is going to make way for Mort for the, the gentle opening.
Yeah, Mort, he takes his mutagen, then walks over.
Okay.
Barnabas is going to down his cognitogen.
Okay, a bunch of drinking going on. Spark comes over and casts a spell on Seven called Greater Invisibility.
Oh, here we go. Attaboy.
Whoa, I'm all... Can you see me right now?
You know you can attack with that one, right?
She nods. I don't know if any of you have seen Viz up, but...
Not right now.
Not right now.
It will be.
Yep.
Ghost is going to kick it with a... I think he's going to use just a plain old invisibility for now. Himself regular invis.
Okay.
Ghost is going to just hit himself with a long strider. Or sorry, Junker's going to hit up with a long strider.
Yeah, I'm activating another long arms.
If we get another round, Barnabas is going to cast Mirror Image.
Alright, the rats, it sounds like, are now going to start to lead the people away.
Is there a Good Hope or Weapon of All or anything like that?
No. There's no good hope.
Yeah, so
for
a single round of casting has gone off, and now it's the rat's turn.
The rats are going to move over here.
Chaga summons Los. Los's first round of combat, first round he'll cast Shield on himself, and then Chaga will cast a... Not any of those. Man, he doesn't have any good buff spells.
Who, Chaga?
Yeah.
makes your brain explode.
That's a pretty good spell.
He's going
Not
to
really
cast
buff.
Protection from Evil on Mort.
That's a good choice.
It's just a generally. I mean, we got evil going on here. There might be some sort of chaos. I don't know.
Okay, the rats are moving.
The rats are moving and are readying their last action to move to continue out towards the door.
Trying to lure them out. Okay, cool.
Trying to lure everybody out. Hissing and crapping and all the things.
All right. Then it's the elves. The elven commander is basically attacking you with a improvised weapon missing.
And so as they
Yeah.
he's gonna it moves so the elf commander follow. Come on, elven commander.
His wife steps forward and takes off his bow. His hands.
Oh. Well, my rats are too tiny.
Here you go, my love. And then the elven.
The quietest of rat retching.
And then the elven cleric is casting a mighty low-level healing spell to heal him of his wounds.
Ow.
What the fuck was that? I did not think we had vermin here in Fortressstop. Not like that. We must solve this matter before Tsurl returns.
They're wiggling their rat asses at them. Over here, boys, come solve it. Come on.
Okay, these elves. Everything's lit. Why would you carry a torch?
Stupid elf token doesn't solve this problem for you, does it?
You know, so they kind of just go stomping and yelling at the rats like they're trying to shoo them away. Get out of here! Get out of here! And they're stomping and making themselves like look big, assuming they're animals. And that was the elven parishioners and their priest party.
Sounds like she's not here currently. Okay, I think Junker's going to put a long strider onto Ghost.
Okay. Yeah, those fly spells are probably down by now.
Yeah, I'm assuming that I did.
Yeah.
And Ghost is going to, just in case, cast a. I think he's going to cast a shield spell just in case.
Okay.
Just in case magic missiles come flying at him.
Fair enough.
All right, everyone else?
Barnabas is gonna cast shield on him. Maybe he'll wait till he gets up. Actually, Barnabas will ready his rope of climbing. He'll just cinch it up to the top.
Okay.
Boy.
I think the rope slithers on its own, so you can
Yeah,
actually,
it does. Yeah, he
you
doesn't.
can actually put
do
it
from
into
down there.
You can put it into place now. You don't have to ready anything. So
Yeah, that's what I mean by that.
the rope slithers up the side of the and fastens itself to a place where it doesn't look like Mort will destroy.
I need that to get up. You fuck with it, I can't help you.
Oh, I know what Chaga's going to do. He's going to cast another fly spell so he can get up.
He's looking at the rope. No.
Talk for me.
Okay, yeah, he drifts forward, clink, making a little bit of noise. Hey, my foot! Oh! Oh, sorry. Hey, get out of my way, boy.
Mort is going to give himself see invisibility.
Los is practically riding Mort's back like a cape. He's very, very cold. What you see up there?
Get away from my ass!
Whoa. There's some sort of, like, barrier, says Los.
Place is enchanted in Izumi.
Oh, it's a temple. You probably should stay there. Oh, get me out of all the fun and how I can't kill elves?
We're not killing elves.
Oh, okay.
With a big wink, like a big.
Yeah, Grackle's like, oh.
We're not killing elves, says Seven. And, okay, has everyone got their second round of actions
Yep.
and spells? Is Mort popping the thing open on the second round or not?
Are you gonna make me quiet or not?
Oh, yeah. Okay, third round. What are the rats doing?
The rats are basically moving a little bit and then waiting for the like he's trying to keep like a good 20 feet between the elves and them, so they're moving, and then if the elves come forward, they're gonna keep going. And
Okay, yeah, the elves... Get out of here! Get out of here! The elf commander... half-hearted arrow to try to scatter the swarm. What's the AC of your swarm?
23.
Let's see. Yeah, you hit. It does 1d6 damage to your swarm from the fire.
Does he move at all from the spot he's at?
This guy?
Yeah, he seems to have just sat there.
So he fired an arrow. He's looking at the swarm.
He's about to eat rat shit in a second here.
Yeah, he's just staying back. Tough.
Okay, alright, well. Alright, lady, I hope you love your man as he gets rat bit in all the bits.
It is a tough swarm. Most unnatural. They came from the storm grate. Maybe something scared them out. You notice the wise priest is turning around to have a look.
Priest about yours.
The wise priest is now looking. Give me a stealth check, Mort. You're kind of in the grate. I'll give you a +4 from cover.
All right. When he is small, with his armor check penalty, +17.
Okay. The priest, got a 27 on his perception.
Well, plan B.
Anytime now, Motron.
No, you put a little dingy thing at the front.
Oh, I did.
Quit playing with your dinghy.
Just always touching his dinghy in public.
Oh.
There is something down there. What is that? It's rather ugly.
Boom.
There's something down there. That's what he's saying in Elven.
He's sickened.
Sicken -2, which is
Perfect.
the
still gets
DC of the stealth check,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
there's
yeah.
a fortune point being spent. There's a few in the queue, so he's oh no, there's nothing down there. There's nothing down there.
I'm still gonna eat that. Oh,
I have a feeling now it's initiative as Mort basically busts the thing open and
Yep.
goes out. So Chaga casts his silence spell, and then
Mort will take that as his opportunity.
There's a popping in. Chaga will cast it on. Let's see. What does Mort have for gear?
You could cast it on his Tetsubo. He doesn't need
Make noise.
doesn't need to make noise. He just enjoys it.
He'll cast it on that shield you carry in your ugly third arm.
Yep.
So you can drop it if you need to.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right. So at this point in time, as you are making an attempt silently to pop open the vent, is effectively the surprise round. You surprise them because you beat them in their stealth. All right. So surprise round. Ghost, what are you doing? 2 actions.
The door is still closed.
Yeah.
Okay, readying to go and climb up.
Okay. Junker, surprise round.
Readying to. I think technically I would have to make an escape artist check, so I'm readying to fly up.
Okay. And then the rats.
The rats are gonna go eat Loverboy's face for a second. Just give him a nice old kiss. Oh, just give him a kiss.
Look
Hey,
out!
buddy.
Look out, love! They're coming straight for you. I'm not afraid of. Oh, actually, they hurt.
There you go. You know, just give him a 12. Just give him a kiss.
Oh, they're cold. Magic is afoot. And then he has to make his save. Elves in there.
Let's go Elf Con.
16?
All right, he's second for 2 rounds.
He's coughing as one of them just went right up into his mouth. He's coughing on the aggressive ice cube that is the tiny rat.
Just
So
give him a little
disgusting.
kiss.
Yeah.
Did they need to do that? No, but it felt good.
Yep. The furry ice cube that is aggressively going into your mouth. What's going on here? You hear a really gruff voice coming from outside the building.
Excellent.
There we go.
Kill him.
Glaren,
So suave.
Glaren, there's magic rats. Fetch fire. Oh, sorry, surprise round. He heard that something was going on and he kind of wandered over. Grackle, surprise round.
Grate's not open. Wait till the grate opens.
Okay. You're delaying until after the grate opens?
Yep.
Delaying or readying?
Delaying.
Okay.
All right, the elf commander was surprised, or will be surprised. Mort,
Mort's gonna pop the grate.
okay. Using strength or damage?
Damage.
Can you do more than 20 in your small form?
Yes, he can.
Do you do it automatically?
I'm double checking if I do it automatically. He's got his mutagen up, which brings the damage
10
to...
hardness from the grate and 10 hit points. If you're using your adamantine thing, you ignore that hardness. So
Yeah, he's using the adamantine. He doesn't want to fuck it up. So.
the thing, well, it doesn't make a ping. It just
Yeah.
blasts open.
Plus 21. So.
Okay, Mort, with a single swift kind of a butt of your adamantine studded Tetsubo, you pop the grate. It pops over to the side. You expected a metal tinge. You don't hear anything. You are as silent as death.
He'll get out of the way.
All right.
Someone will cast spells.
So you see-
he flies. He flies to these guys who are clearly attacking rats.
Yeah, the elf looks around and you can see him shouting, but he's not making any noise. And there's an elven woman that turns around and seems shocked at the.
No one can hear him, but he's yelling, "Attack of the dirty bird man!" Ah!
Okay, so that was an attack and then a fly, and are you then using... Oh, 2 actions in surprise.
actions.
So your
Yeah.
priests and parishioners are
I think
surprised.
the readies, a bunch of readies go off.
Yeah, Ghost and Junker is ready.
Ghost is going to move and then climb out. Because there's
Okay.
a rope they has to use.
Yep.
And Junker flies and is going to just swoosh his way. Actually, swoosh his way back. He's not trying to be anywhere near the front.
Okay, Junker, you know that you've entered holy ground, and the holy ground is the entire volume of this place, not just the physical ground.
Yeah.
It's not comfortable. You know that elves have their battle tricks, and they're highly magical creatures. Like, they have a reputation of being powerful casters.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Probably not going to just start whipping out contagions or whatever inside this.
Yep. Ghost and Junker have good spellcrafts, yeah?
Yep.
Give me a spellcraft. Mort, I don't know what your spellcraft is, but they're...
He's got it, but it's kind of garbage. But I'll try anyway.
Okay.
15 and 22.
You're not seeing a spell go off. You're seeing an effect. So the DC is 20 plus double spell level, so 28.
30 or 20. Oh shit! I was like being all like, oh no, I got 36 is the first one, yeah, and then Mark rolled in.
I got a 25.
Okay.
Yeah, so 36 and 26. So Ghost got 36.
And who got the 26?
Junker.
All right. So that feels like the fortune point also went off on that one. You got, like, if you spend them ahead of time, then they kind of just get spent on the next rolls. Yeah, all the elves in here, you doubt that they are casters that can cast such spells, but you could see that the little tiny rats, the ones that are trying to cling, are just gliding off of the elven archer. You know that all the elves in here have a freedom of movement effect running. You know that you now know one of the spells that is attached to the hallowed ground. It's like any worshiper of the Seldarine has freedom of movement.
This is. They do not appreciate like jujitsu in this temple.
Yeah, you will not apprehend an elf in this temple, basically.
No.
Los doesn't like the barrier that he's describing. None of you see the barrier. And he just lingers downstairs. He actually goes back into the pot. 7 is going to climb the rope. She moves off to the side. Don't hurt them. Barnabas.
Barnabas is going to, if he...
The DC of a knotted rope against a wall is 0.
Yeah, he can make that, thank goodness. Oh, wait, no.
5?
There's a chance he could fail. He took his cognitigen.
Oh, is he super weak right now?
Yeah, that's the like you get the
You have a penalty.
You get a penalty to your strength if you use the int one.
That's funny.
Yeah. Sure.
Let me check to see if it's 0 or 5 climb.
I think it's 5, to be honest.
A knotted rope with a wall to brace against it is 0.
Okay. Perfect. He is actually, though, if he casts Good Hope, can he get the people upstairs?
They all have to be within 30 feet of each other.
You might miss Ghost, or might miss Junker.
Where is Junker?
He's around the corner.
Oh, he's up there.
And you're not getting Mort, obviously.
Yeah, no, more.
You're going to get Ghost. You're not going to get 7 if you include Grackle.
I'm going to include. Well, I'm leaving out fucknuts.
To Tsurl?
Tsurl.
Hey, man, everyone was a stupid
You
kid.
stay here.
Oh, I never get to do anything fun.
Yeah, it's why you end up with doppelgangers trying to kill you.
I didn't cause this!
He casts Good Hope.
Okay. It goes on Ghost, Barnabas, Chaga, Grackle, Polly. How many?
Polly's
people?
inside him is.
Okay. Duckin staying down with the funerary urn.
Ducking his guardian urn.
Yep.
And
So that was a two action part of surprise round, and then Chaga is going to just fly up.
Where's Spark currently?
Spark is hanging back.
Did you get Spark?
Spark's staying back though.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's not joining the.
That's fine. You don't have to make it my hero. I hope it's fine.
Well, we don't need her controlling it with the ring.
All right, Chaga flies up and clumsily lands. Oh, hello. Nice temple you've got here.
The most obvious glutton among us.
Yeah.
In conservation land.
This cleric where he's bleeding from where rats bit his ass. Is the blood red or is it like grayish?
It's red.
As long as they bleed red, we knock them out, I think.
For now, you did see that it took a moment for it to transform.
I think the safe bet is just everybody goes to sleep now.
Hey,
Everybody gets brain damage.
All right.
And you get brain damage, and you get brain damage, and you get brain damage.
All right, so top of the first round, Ghost. You've surprised the elves with your shenaniganry.
Yes, we have.
They are thoroughly confused as to why there's a fat man in full plate coming out of the sewer, and why this ugly thing came flying out of the sewer at them. Maybe a little less confused and a little more concerned with Mort.
Is this old man visible?
Yep.
Cool.
He has
No, that was delaying.
He has two. Sorry, Grackle. Go ahead. You would have went after Mort.
Yeah. All right. So let's beat this guy. I'm gonna use the blunted of my sword. Can I still non-lethal crit?
You can choose not to confirm, but you
No,
can
non-lethal crit.
You can non-lethal crit. There's still
Right.
lethal effects in there, and
Ooh.
Still might give them a condition or con damage or something like that.
I don't know if you remember when Capra was trying to do that.
All right, let's not confirm hits.
It's up to you. It's up to them. I mean,
Okay.
you do times 3 damage is the thing.
Yeah. Mort won't be confirming critsy.
Yeah. So there's no haste, good hope, and there's no Bart song, right?
Good Hope is up for you. There's no Bard song yet.
No Bart song.
Glaren of
okay.
Woad has two sabers at his belt.
Okay. Ranger
All right. So was that a move to get up there? Because I have boots of climbing.
Yep.
All right, let's flog him up real good. That's 15.
You wandered out of the grate, and the elves being attacked.
17.
And is this non-lethal, or are you?
It's non-lethal.
You're pulling
So
your
plus
blood.
13, right?
You can also choose not to use your precision damage and choose not to use your
Sneak attack.
scorpion, whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
Oh, we're doing that. We're just not doing lethal damage.
Okay.
So it's minus 4.
Striking you in non-lethal areas.
All right. The flat-footed cleric that was in the safe town that he thought at prayer has a touch AC of 10.
Minus 4, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, good. One hit.
You hit him across the face with with the side of your blade.
I hit him twice. Yay from me.
It was
Hey,
a surprise
attack.
round. You only have one action.
Why?
Surprise
Oh,
round.
surprise.
Surprise round.
Supplies. Oh, but he is flat-footed.
Yep. So you do get your sneak. Ping!
48 damage.
Does that kill the?
It's
Priest?
non-lethal.
Yeah, if he's first level priest, that might
What kind of guy is this? Is he like?
He cast a second level spell. He's got at least 3 hit dice, but
No,
priests
you knock him out.
soundly.
I
You
meant to
sound
do
like
that.
so. He has 40 non-lethal and 11 lethal. His holy symbol goes tumbling from his hand onto the strange tiles of the temple.
Okay, Ghost is going
He's
to
looking
cast
for the blood.
Allied Cloak, and is going to reposition up on the stairs.
Okay.
I'm assuming this is like a balcony sort of thing. Like
Yeah, it's a balcony that looks down. It leads up to the foot of the androgynous figure of Coralon, and there are little symbols that seem to be important to their religion, puncturing the stairs and
Does
the walkway.
Trap sense go off at all in that?
10
here's
feet.
yeah. I have an automated trap spotter, so you should roll a die and tell me that no, everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
Perfect. So he's going to go up there and he's going to cast Allied Cloak.
That's Junker?
That's Ghost.
Ghost? Okay. What does that do?
It makes my cloak provide a shield bonus to AC, which doesn't do anything, but it also lets, like, every round, once per round, it aids one of my actions.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty cool.
It's like you're aiming your bow and it kind of like...
It's a Doctor Strange cloak. I turned my cloak into a Doctor Strange cloak.
Alright, Glaren of Woad might have been on alert for some reason. And he comes striding in. Quick drawing his trusty sabers. And I guess he's going to activate the elements on his sabers as he's drawing them.
Ooh, hey, these are good. This is good treasure.
One of the sabers looks like it has a bit of a storm rune on it. And the other saber is curiously awash with water. It's like little kind of like blue trail of water around the blade itself.
That's interesting.
The elf commander has had enough of these rats. He's going to step out of them and use more fiery arrows to get rid of the swarm.
You're bored, sir.
Mort has long arms up.
Did he taste like doppelganger? For the Int 9 rat.
They're attacking and moving around right now. They're not tasting. They could
doppelganger before, but they were doppelganger form.
Yeah, you can make a roll maybe on your turn to try to figure out what this guy is, because you do have his blood in your mouth. So Mort has
long arms. So
long arms.
I think I can reach him there.
Yeah,
Is he a like 4th level fighter?
Yeah. He recognizes Mort's threat, and his wife is now between him and Mort, so he's going to unload arrows on Mort instead. Away from here, Darrow!
Does he have the well, he's in the silence, so he's like,
Yeah.
Duck, honey.
AC 19, AC 26.
Nope.
Does he have he's got weapon specialization, or the point blank specialization?
Yes, he's got the bat for that. So he took a step back. He didn't provoke, and then he rapid shot, and then he's going to actually move his wife back. Like he reaches out and kind of pulls her back. That provokes on him. It doesn't provoke from her. It's involuntary movement.
Yeah, he's not a doppelganger.
No.
He's still gonna get bonked.
Someone had a bad day.
I'll double check. With mutagen plus 15.
He's like some guard captain.
You know what? I like the cut of his jib. We probably think he was a bad guy, but normally we'd be like, oh, he's enforcing the law. What a dick. You know?
AC 25.
Yeah, you slug the guy who was not armed for war. He was armed for prayer.
Trying to make us feel bad because we do. Okay.
We're saving them. We could have just went, fuck it, and found another way to kill the Lich. And just said, nah, we got a Lich in the basement. We'll drop the whole tower on him and be done with it.
Then goes, oh shit, it's not supposed to kill.
AC 29 damage. Okay, so plus the 12 he already had. He's looking pretty chewed up. 41. He's actually bloodied.
Or trying to apologize. Sorry, I forgot I'm not supposed to do that.
Fuck! Yeah, he's bloodied from that strike. Plus the damage he already had before. That was Mort.
You forgot to do non-lethal.
Yeah.
You just beat his ass.
Now it's Mort. Now it's Mort's turn.
All right, Mort. Big.
Oh. Fuck.
And this is what I meant to do. Thump.
The screaming elf lady to his side.
That's not a doppelganger either.
Nope. Plus.
And we wonder why they don't like outsiders.
I can't imagine.
We're
29.
here to cleanse you.
29. Yeah, you
This time non-lethal.
you bop this poor elf over the head.
Plus, I think plus 20. Oh no, it's plus 30. Okay.
We're still robbing him, by the way.
Their beautiful nighttime star ceremony was ruined by these horrible adventurers that showed up to rob the temple. 40 damage. You knock him out. 40 non-lethal. He's -1 basically. Boom. He slumps to the ground. The woman beside him is screaming bloody murder at this point.
Trying to.
She provokes as she moves to cover her husband.
Bump.
In defiance of the attacker.
Gentle.
26. Okay. Before you roll your hit point damage, I'm going to type out her hit points.
Her hit points. You got gentle, you big galoot.
We won't power attack.
If you do more than 50, she dies.
Oh, I won't. Should be fine. 38 non-lethal.
She's very, very, very hurt.
Yeah,
She's got 18. She got 18 real damage.
It's like a swift crack, and everyone goes, "Ooh!"
Should have done that. Oh,
yeah, 20 non-lethal and 18 lethal damage. She falls over her husband's body.
And then he looks at Glaren and gives him one of these.
Glaren purses his lips in a smile.
Yeah, because he's a fucking doppelganger.
The
I'll get his ass.
parishioners, these two don't look like they were combative, and we'll go get the warden. Get to Sara, he says to this one, and this one nods. So this one's moving to get the warden.
All right.
And this one's moving to get to Sara.
That's When he comes back, he's getting his ass kicked.
Zara! Grackle.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's an easier way for me to do this. I'm gonna block his. I'm gonna block his attack. Mort, you do have. You're gonna be getting in there, right?
Yep.
Look at the big balls on Grackle. It's
All right.
all like, I don't know how good this guy fights.
I'm gonna block this thing. Then I'm doing this defense of line.
Mort is threatening, so you will get your.
It's already a flank.
Can he wait till I get into position before he strikes me?
Can he wait?
I'm
Not
saying.
waiting.
I'm asking. And we are gonna be doing lethal with this son of.
Even broken AO when you're in that position. Just,
He didn't take an AOO.
I think Marty is calculating his bonus to hit because he was expecting to have a few more moments to figure out.
Yeah,
exactly.
so you moved in and provoked from Glaren?
Yes.
Okay.
He hits you. That's a problem.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause
it's
if
fine.
he hits you, you ain't blocking shit.
It's one of those.
Yeah, I know.
I believe a cutlass is like a scimitar, so
Yeah, it's
his
exactly
crit
the
range
same
is
as
15 through 20.
Okay.
He rolls a 2. God damn it.
Oh, now you get it. Now you block his.
Point spent.
With it confirms the crit times 5 blocks a man.
Plus, and my bonus is there's a bard song running or not?
Nope.
You do have, you have good hope though.
Good hope.
Your hope is great.
Okay.
There's a sphere of silence around Mort right now.
24.
Which means that auditory bard song isn't going to do shit. You need
24 doesn't hit, right? Oh wait. Yeah, it doesn't hit, right?
Nope. He blocks with his blades.
Okay. Now my actual attack. 29 with flank.
The Mort provides flank, and he's big, so yeah. His AC is 28.
Ooh,
He tried to twist out of your way, but then he got distracted a little bit by Mort waving his club around, and you managed to stab him with your.
Does he take
blade.
cold?
He does.
Someone's about to get fucked up.
Do it.
39 damage. Not really that much, but
Emperor Marketing over here.
Okay.
it's good.
He looks down at the cut. His eyes go wide, like he wasn't expecting this kind of resistance,
He wasn't expecting to be cut in half.
and his jaw drops open, like he's gonna make that screaming noise.
Grackle wants to let him get more of his friends.
Bring all your.
Bring them all on, look.
Bring them out here. I welcome them.
Father, says Seven, still perhaps not quite believing that.
This asshole is not your father.
I said no killing. She runs over and she's trying to help the cleric. She seems to know the guy's name.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Well, it would be one of her mother's underlings, right? Like she would know these people's names. Tsurl is kicking stuff in the basement, never to do anything. Barnabas.
He will start pelting out a bard song. If the red don't make him dead, the rest go down. And then he's going to cast Fly on himself.
All right, bravely yelling from the basement.
Yeah, it's like a true leader. How's it going out there?
Yeah, that doesn't work in the silence. Don't care.
Yeah, anyone.
No dance, so fuck off.
So Mort still has that silence spell going.
be
So
another
he
round.
doesn't get the
Bard song yet.
the bard
Not
song
yet.
yet. Chaga will move up to the elf and cast stabilize. Don't worry, dear. He'll be okay. he's not he doesn't have any ranks in heal. He just uses magic. So
He's just I patched it. Why?
Yep.
I used the spell that says patch.
yeah, he's not too concerned about what looks like some old man with, albeit fancy swords, between Mort and Grackle. Chuck is not in a rush to go running over there at this point. We probably should stop the people that ran, though. Ghost?
Ghost is going to spend an action to add an additional +2 to his bow.
Okay.
And then he's going to ready to disrupt Mama's spell casting. Because we're expecting Mama to come around, or to attack disrupt Mama's actions.
Okay. And Mama is an elf that fits the description of
An
Tessara
elf that
Wynn.
fits the description. A lady elf that looks like a priestess comes in and does the thing, try to make her not do the thing that she
Okay.
tries.
You can always wait for Seven to yell, "Mother!" 'Cause she
Junker
knows
and his rats.
So, well, we're just going to have him bite up old man flesh. Just to,
Okay. Be annoying. Got it.
yep.
It's making a horrible, not human noise as the rats begin eating him.
17.
Holy crap! From a swarm, it's awful.
It's awful. Awfully awesome.
Now, when it moved into his square, he did get an AOO, and he does have an elemental sword, so he hits AC 33. Can he crit swarms?
No.
No,
Uh,
I don't think you can.
right.
But if he has bursting, that might apply.
Yeah, there is a shocking burst on his. So it does 1d6 electricity plus
Or-
another.
or you'd have to confirm the crit, like you could roll 1 on it.
Oh yeah, got you. Yeah, he smacks a bunch of the rats, and the shocking energy that comes from his sword courses through the rats, jumping from one to another, and
1d6 plus 1d10.
yeah, it shocks the rat swarm for 8.
Okay. I will take that trade every day. Every day I take that trade.
And then they start to overwhelm him and eat at his skin, and he begins to yell.
Now Junker is going to commence the flying.
Okay,
We are-
Junker has a little air elemental.
The one we have here,
Fuck it.
we know is a doppelganger.
This-
We're landing in front of him.
okay, yeah, I can clear more space if you need.
Yep.
There you go. His hands inching down to a dagger at his belt. It's more like stylish and ceremonial than probably functional.
That was 2. That was 3 moves. 'Cause
Yep.
so,
So you want them to summon the cleric, but you don't want them to summon the law. Got
I
it.
don't want the law. I just want the cleric.
I am the law.
All right. Glaren of Woad is going to step out of this nonsense
No.
and then attack Grackle.
Point.
Dude, save
On
it.
your turn, you provoke the AOO, which means that you have to use the action to an immediate.
You have to
Okay,
wait for your
this is
turn.
his 2-weapon attack.
He's rending. Or something.
AC 28 and AC 29. All right.
Nope.
He also gets 2 secondary attacks.
20 hits, but 19 misses.
Okay. He rolls to confirm the critical and doesn't confirm.
Yes. I can't block this, right?
My rats would have been turned into tiny little giblets of like rat kebab.
And then he's got sort of like an offhand attack on his last one, and he misses. So the main hand hits you.
Oh, yeah. Get into position, buddy. Get into position.
With his got a duck emoji.
You take electrical damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good at hitting, but the damage is a little bit underwhelming. 13. He ends up nicking your shoulder, and some of the sparks cause your arm to go numb.
13 damage?
Yep.
Grackle goes, ow.
And then continuing his garbled scream from when he was being attacked by the rat swarm, he lets out this this monkey-like bellow, and it echoes really loudly in the shrine of the Seldarine. And
His oval hall.
yeah. In the coming rounds, you'll begin to hear many responses in the night.
Fucking bring it on.
So I know I mentioned this in chat, but I'm going to mention it. We are in the Bloodborne. We are in Elvish Bloodborne. We are in the Temple of and all the goddamn werewolves are going to start showing up, which are just outside the temple. Fight the fuckers, and it's a big mess, and the cleric beat your ass into paste.
XP!
All right, the elf commander is down. Mort.
He will. No. Just that.
Get into position.
You guys are so vicious.
I am Birdman.
He turns around to respond to your stance, like
You are going to suffer greatly.
Plus 19.
you will become one of us. Is what he says.
First attack, AC 37.
He gets walloped by Mort's Tetsubo.
And second attack, AC 36, not 20.
He tries to block the Tetsubo, and he ends up just kind of pushing the weapon. You push the weapons into his body.
We need the gear. Don't destroy him completely.
AC 24.
Misses by 4.
Bard song flank?
I've got the flank in there. I can't hear the bard song.
Silence hasn't gone down yet, and then
But that is 2 hits though.
2 hits is a
DDR.
tremendous amount of damage.
All right. 48 plus 46. Oh no, sorry, not that. 3d6 for sneak attack plus 60. So 84 damage. Lethal.
4 is 60 and 80 is 140.
Did you add your sneak attack?
I had sneak attack, yeah. Oh no, I only added it once. Another 3d6.
There you go. It is good now.
15. Another 15.
Okay, briefly he turned into a creature that looked like this.
Oh my god.
Fuck you guys. I'm not that ugly.
Before basically the veins in his skin flaring up like lit magnesium from head to toe, and then just goes into a bunch of wisps of ash. His sabers clang to the ground, along with some of the other equipment that once belonged
Is there
to
a ring with the big old jewel?
Glaren of the Woad. There might it's stuff. There was a name level ranger's stuff that he was an adventurer, and
It's ours now.
it is now at the feet of Mort and Grackle. I'm just
How
gonna.
much do you think the Asmodeans will give us for a high priestess of the Seldarine soul? I'm just curious.
Probably good mount, yes.
I want a dark druid cohort.
The priestess and the parishioners. The elf is running. This elf
There we go.
tries to hide behind the statue of like some Seldarine guard or some angel or Azada. Grackle.
Grackle's going to go and hide here.
He is dead. You
I'll
can hear
move
Seven.
and hide.
You can hear Seven sobbing, her sobs echoing through the hall.
Shut the hell up.
Well, she's not going to be Grackle's cohort.
No, I don't want her as a cohort. So 1d20 plus my stealth.
I was just the monster, dear. No worries.
37 stealth.
Okay, I'm going to mark that on your
Find
token.
the ring, bring him back. Or try at least.
All right.
Mort and Grackle are horrible together. Fucking brutal.
In the name that is all... in the name of all the elven gods and all that is... And she seems to... For those actually who can hear her, there seems to be almost like some unnatural spell is causing her voice to omit words. Like she's speaking complete sentences that are missing words.
Okay.
And you can hear Grackle, somebody striding forward. The clink of very light metal armor.
Collect that shit.
You smell, not literally but figuratively, mithril.
Is this guy here?
This guy's hiding behind a statue, trying to hide from the elemental that's looking on. So yeah, he's there. He's got a knife in his hands, and he's wearing very like an embroidered finery because he went to temple. Tisara, they're attacking! He actually turns around and speaks to the woman, Grackle, that you now know is around the corner. They will not survive this place. They will know the wrath of Callilng.
Could I have ready to strike?
Always symbols within god names.
Well, that time it was.
Move in stealth?
It was a god reference. It felt like it was. I might have been sleeping at the switch though.
Yep.
That's fine. We're gonna fill her full of holes.
Marty.
Yeah.
Could I have ready to stealth? Move and hide?
No, you moved in stealth. You're done.
Oh, the stealth is standard. Okay.
Stealth is part of a move.
But you'd have had to have planned that before other stuff happened.
Yep. Seven and Tsurl. Seven is now rushing over to other elves that she knows. Please don't be doppelgangers, she says as she's... You could see that she's moving like limbs around and is checking.
They're not doppelgangers because he's not a doppelganger, which means she's not a doppelganger.
The blood is fine! The blood is fine!
Yep.
Barnabas?
Barnabas. Alright. Rest of you just stay here for a bit. We'll take stock of what's going on up there. He casts invisibility on himself.
Talking to the duck, the mote of light, and...
The ghost and the idiot child. Hello. Blue. And he flies up. He's gonna kind of... Where's he gonna go? He kind of wants to stay behind the stairs. Because courage is not his. And that's Barnabas.
Okay. Chaga? Chaga will fly over, land beside the downed elves, and will stabilize the male elf. He looks a little more... Actually, they're really both beat up. He stabilizes the guard captain. Ghost, with your ready to action, you still ready?
Ghost is still readying. Yeah, same ready.
Okay. Junker?
Junker is going to turn into the whirlwind and pick up Elf 2 and take him for a ride.
All right, so you're using the elemental power. What size elemental are you right now?
I am a small elemental, and let me figure out. I'm trying to figure out right now how big of a whirlwind I make. I make a 20-foot whirlwind.
Oh, smokes.
Up to 20 feet. So. Swoosh.
It's kind of like that. Okay, and this elf needs to make a reflex save, I think. He fails.
Okay, and he gets to be in the whirlwind, and he gets punched for the.
Ah, Tasara, help us! By the Seldarine! No! He whacks his head against the stone statue a couple times.
It does 1d4 plus. It gets bonked for 4 damage. This will be a while.
When you're a low-level commoner, that is significant. Glaren of Woad has been destroyed, or whatever facsimile was pretending to be he. Mort, you heard a woman's voice outside, and now it's very windy. There's a lot of dust kicking up.
He is going to take his invisibility mutagen.
Okay.
And
Extract or
extract, yeah, sorry. And kind of stand right at the door.
We need to get you some horrible, like, fee fi fo fum, here comes the dirty Birdman rhymes.
Tasara, be careful! They're very dangerous. There's some sort of ogre in there.
Which, when she turns the corner, she will assume to be Chaka.
Grackle.
Ready to strike. Whatever the hell comes around that. Well, when she comes around, I know she's coming. So. He looks at more like.
Mort's invisible. Do you see Invis?
Oh, he's invisible? No, I don't.
All right, so you're readying a strike.
Did you go invisible before you got there? Or when you got there?
Before, it was actually before he got there.
So I don't know you're there. Okay.
By the grace of
Sorry.
and Air Van
Yeah, it's got names.
Sella. She's invoking god names, but only parts of them. And
How has no one noticed his fucking stutter at mass?
you realize that she is casting a spell.
I will roll a spellcraft.
The spellcraft check is 29 if you can see her, 34 if you can't.
33, and I can see her.
No, Barnabas.
I'm also a fart cloud. I don't think
All
the
right.
whirlwind can actually talk. So
Junker, she is casting a summon monster.
Okay. That sounds like a big one, though.
7.
Yeah, good for them. Hopefully it's not coming to beat my whirly ass.
They made a big fucking target.
Well, I need to go pick up the other guy, too. Dump him back in the church.
And she'll summon, I think, that thing, because we haven't seen one of these in a while.
And summons now are 3 actions. Doot, 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 poof!
Yep.
Instead of this, oh, stop the summoning. That's not a thing anymore. Which is a nerf to summoners, let's be honest.
First, there is a horrible gas that rises from the ground at the entrance to the temple. Not in the temple, just slightly outside the temple. Sprouting from the ground with blade-like arachnid legs is a horrible creature with bejeweled eyes and a hateful visage.
Hey, buddy.
It is a dark blue arachnid about the size of an elephant. The barbed claws are quite sharp, and its teeth look like they could chew through anything. It now begins to attack the air elemental.
It's not knitting a meat sweater.
This is
Not yet. It's not that creature, but interesting. It bites at the earth elemental, AC 35.
Yeah, it's, give me a second. Oh, wait a sec. Let me just check the AC bonus I get from the air elemental. Because I don't get my... Oh, yeah, no, that's definitely it. Yeah.
The bite with its many moving parts looks like it's trying to dismantle your skin or armor, like kind of peel it open and kind of roll it up inside of its mouth. It gets a mouthful of air, but it still does 16 damage with its bite.
Well, that's a problem. If Junker could talk to you right now, he'd be telling mostly Morton Grackle off.
And then the other 2 actions on its full round action with its natural attacks is the 2 puncturing claws, which also might open armor like opening a can, like can openers. AC 21 and AC 31.
21 is a miss, 31 is a hit.
For another 16 damage.
So, I'm the guy with drain! Anyways.
They are considered cold iron, good, and magic for penetrating any DR.
I'm not a big enough, I'm not high enough druid to get DR.
Okay. There is an effect that is a foul rotting of flesh.
Disease, poison.
You get you get all your disease and poison bonuses to this. It's probably attacking the wrong thing because you are a garbage druid, effectively.
Yes.
You need to make a fortitude save against the foul, rotting, hideous, flesh-melting effect. It is a supernatural ability, and the DC is 23.
Okay, I've got plus 8 on top of my base. 25.
Okay, you don't take con damage as your flesh rots a bit.
Good.
Yeah.
Dankeschön.
And you didn't fail the first save, so you are no longer afflicted by this. All right, that was the summoned creature. That was their 3 rounds, and that is not something that you imagine lives in any goodly elven realm.
Oh no, it's just definitely like elves are bastards apparently because
Los is stuck in the basement. Seven and Tsurl. Please heal her. She doesn't know how bad things are. She's in a bit of a panic. Tsurl's in the basement. Did you leave Polly downstairs?
No, Polly's attached to his arm.
Oh, okay, got it. I thought you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that just doesn't. always
Tsurl's
end
coming
up.
up and he's like, he's spying what's going on. He wants to
Get up
watch.
by the duck. Duck can kick his ass.
No, Duckin's guarding Los's jar. Barnabas.
He can see the Bebelith.
Yep.
Knowledge planes, weaknesses, etc., etc. He'll take 20 and get 51.
Okay, I'm just gonna share this with Mark. Only Mark, please look at it. I don't care if the stream looks at it, but that is what Bebelith do. They are horrible. They're not even Tanari. They are horrible creatures that are the top of the pyramid predators in some layers of the abyss. They actually prey upon demons or anything that they can get their claws into.
Oh, okay. They're not very nice. The fuck?
You know, as just a tidbit of how evil they are, they have no biological need to eat, but they just enjoy the sensation of chewing on flesh.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, these things are problematic.
Of course, it just appeared out of smoke. All right, so you take a moment to think about the creature. That's we'll say an action.
All right. Won't find the caster. Get it. And he will cast. What?
Is the silence spell still up?
Oh,
At
fuck.
Yes, it is. So Mort does not hear your yelling.
So Grackle, find the caster, kill it. Yes.
With Mort coming forward, Grackle's in the silence as well.
Silence is 10-foot radius.
Don't know, 20. It's not in zone of silence.
I thought it was.
Grackle can hear you. Sound can get just around here.
And he's going to cast shield on himself.
Okay. Mort looks like he wants to fight the spider. Grackle has received an order from Barnabas. Chaga sees the big spider thing, does not like. Chaga's yelling to Mort a bunch of commands that Mort can't hear. For everyone else, though, Chaga's saying, I believe that thing was summoned. If you force the protection from evil against it, it won't protect you.
Mort has no idea.
Yeah, Mort's just in his cone of silence and just alone with his own.
He's in his cone of bliss of ignorance.
We don't have protection from evil.
Yes, but the point is, if he goes and attacks the thing, he loses it.
He at least loses the protection from that.
The inability
Against, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Mort can't be attacked by it.
Chaga, after giving the command, will fly over to this side of the room. He's going to take out the scepter and ready his tower shield. It's 2 actions plus the fly. Ghost, you're still maintaining your ready? Or are you moving around or doing something else?
I think I see the stupid...
Yeah, the big ass spider thing is visible through the gates of the Temple of the Seldarine.
Yeah. I think we're gonna actually maintain our readied.
Okay.
Because
You can also see it attacking your
that's
your
the,
life brother, the airy Junker.
Yeah. It's definitely a problem. We're going to adjust the ready to include if it looks like it's winning against Junker.
Okay. Junker's turn plus the rats.
So Junker is going to... He's a whirlwind, so he doesn't actually care about stuff. So he's going to step and step and fly away.
Carrying this poor human away, or this poor elf
Carrying this
parishioner
poor elf
away.
and
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna we're gonna fly actually over and up. The plan is to go over and scoop up this guy. We're just going away from the middle of it.
Okay. Mort.
30 feet up.
Mort, not knowing any better.
Oh, the silent spell now popped at the end of Chaga's turn. So now Mort can hear.
Okay.
Chaga said, "Do not attack it. It will not attack you."
Oh, am I supposed to hit?
He's like, "Shh." Oh shit. Yeah.
Mort's going to come out, kind of tentatively.
Okay, it has a reach of 15 feet.
Does it attack him?
It kind of flinches like it wants to, but it seems to not.
Can I see Tesaro win?
Around the corner, yeah, you can see a comely elven woman with long, almost white hair.
Okay.
She's
will-
holding a weird mask in one of her hands and a jumble of holy symbols in the other.
We'll fly out and over the Bebolith.
Okay, her eyes grow wide. She knows something is there. She doesn't quite understand what Mort is, and she can't see invisible.
Dirty Birdman!
Look of confusion on her face as you're.
All right, I'm getting texted, so I'm
Yep.
gonna have.
I can't imagine why.
Junker is planning to pick up the other elf and basically bring them back into the temple. That's his goal.
Birdsong.
Yep.
And Ghost is basically on Overwatch for spellcasting shenaniganry. That's their plans.
Okay.
AC 40.
She's like looking at like what's there, and then finally realizes there's something invisible there. Puts up her hands a little bit, and your vicious Tetsubo comes cracking down into Sarwin. You pop your invisibility.
Yeah.
But you get your sneak attack.
There we go. 57 points of damage.
Oh no. Okay, she does have 50 more hit points, so she doesn't have to make a fort versus death, but that harmed her very badly. She stumbles back from that. She
Okay.
looks really dangerous, Mort. Especially after the last time you encountered some sort of witch-like priestess.
Yeah, he does not like the...
Uh,
He wants to put her down as quick as possible.
Priests and parishioners, ah! He's yelling as he's in the elemental swarm, and the other parishioners are all knocked out. Grackle had a readied, but no one came around the corner.
Now I'm stealth. Can I stealth past this thing? I'm not invisible by any way.
You need some sort of cover.
Fuck.
You could definitely surprise it. You could
Oh, like-
stealth out to it to attack it if you wanted.
See if I have anything in. Sorry, I should have looked at this before. Thunderstone. Oh, it's fucking great. Now I didn't attack Mort because he had a protection.
Yeah, it looked like it was flinching as Mort went by, like it saw Mort, but it didn't attack him.
Fuck. I don't want to fucking take this thing on. This thing is What's the web web would reach between those two columns?
Web is a 20-foot burst that
Or-
needs to be anchored on things. You could probably anchor it. You have to
Yeah.
see, you have to have line up. You'd peek your head out and cast.
Okay. Chaga, can you protect me from this thing?
Yes. Yeah, Chaga. So you're gonna delay until after Chaga?
If I fucking come out, it's gonna be a rough day. I don't know how many AOs this thing.
Nope.
Can I even get to this thing then? Yeah, it's gonna take my full rounds to get to there. Does Chaga get to go before it?
No, Chaga is last in the round.
Oh shit. Okay, Mort. I'm gonna wait till if this thing walks in here. I'm gonna attack it. I'm ready to attack it if it comes in.
Okay. Tsara win in the Bebelith. Oh, shit.
Sorry, Mark. I just fucking...
No, you're doing what you got to do.
Okay, Tsara wins casting a 6th level spell defensively.
I think I know which one.
15 plus double spell level is...
Heal.
No. 27. Ugh.
That's too bad for you.
She
to go.
stumbles back, and Mort's aggressive kind of full tilt with the Tetsubo swinging around. She ducks it a couple of times, but she seems to be skipping syllables, and she skipped the wrong syllable, and the spell fizzled. Like her hand basically turned black. But before it could get to her complete fingertips, it just started leaking out of her elbow, and she seemed to hurt herself. So that was 2 actions. The last action, she does not like the fact that you are protected, so she's going to quicken spell. She can quicken a dispel magic as a 7th level spell.
Ugh.
That's a swift action, provokes no AOO, so 1
No,
action, and she is trying to dispel Chaga's protection. She dispels 15th level magic.
That ought to do it. Yep.
Your protection from evil is gone.
Gotcha.
You're my plaything now.
We'll see about that.
The Bebelith can attack Mort from there. It tries to bite Mort. Rolls a nat 1. AC 34, would that...
Misses.
It critically misses with the bite. It tries to bite you and ends up getting a face full of the statue, and you notice that a bit of the statue, might it be magical or holy in some way? Like part of its face is smoking. And that was a natural attack. Broke a nail. You take 1d4 points of damage, and you cannot use this attack until healed. So it face plants its horrible, rot-filled maw on the holy statue for 1 damage and can't use the
Can't use its bite attack anymore.
face wound 1, and can't use its bite attack unless it makes a fort save on the confirmation roll. So what's your AC?
36.
No, it failed. Okay, it stumbles back from that, letting out a screech, and then there are these. It's speaking to you telepathically, and it's just showing you various stages and almost like a very quick slideshow of how it's going to peel your skin off layer by layer while you're lying helpless upside down in an abattoir.
Fun times.
And it starts with your armor with its claws. So it's got 2 claw attacks. AC nat 20 and AC 26.
Nat 20 is obviously a hit. Let me see something. Check. one of those things where I'm like, do I have preserve organs? Or I do have preserve organs.
Okay,
So...
it rolls a 37 on the confirmation, so I think it hits.
Okay, hang on. 100. Yeah,
It's not below. You only have it once, right?
I only have it once, so
Okay,
yeah, 25%.
All right, so it then crit you. Standard critical damage. Oh, that could have been worse. 44
Much worse.
plus 18. All right, it stabs you good with one of its spines for 28 damage.
Ouch.
It failed with the other attack, so it doesn't get to pull your armor open like a can. It needs to hit with both of its claws for its claws.
Okay, we need to kill the priestess now.
Damn it. All right. That was not a good round. It could have been better, could have been worse. 7 is still greater invised. I'm right behind you. Stay out of the way, girl. In that alcove. Don't move from that spot. But I want to help. Barnabas has given a bard song, right? He's done the,
Yes, there's a bard song going.
He's done the cursing and the swearing.
Or that doppelganger tear a fucking head off.
Barnabas.
Barnabas, I think. Let's see what he's running low on. He is going to. Give me 2 seconds. I got a suspicion about something, but. Yeah, that won't work. You know what? He is going to glitter dust the Bebelith.
Alright, there's no SR on Glitter Dust. So it is glittery. Now, the question is it blind?
We'll save DC 22.
It has many eyes and is blind.
Hoo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, Barney.
You know that it might be able to like track people by scent, but that's
He does.
its weird little claw hands are kind of like rubbing its eyes, like it's acting differently from before. You know, you screwed it up.
Okay. Perfect. And then he moves up a little bit.
Okay. Blindness lasts for 8 rounds, right?
Yeah.
Glitter dust.
It's beautiful. Not that anyone can do anything about it.
Shaga is going to. Well, I guess he could just move.
That also means you can just scooch around with no AOs.
Yep. He is going to channel negative energy.
Okay.
To harm the Bebelith, and he'll exclude his pals.
Alrighty.
He basically told Seven where to stand, so he was able to avoid her, even though he can't see her. Using the horrible necromantic scepter of the underworld, he is able to channel at, 76, I think? I never wanted to be a necromancer. But sometimes you need to wield death. 28, and it gets a save. It fails. It takes 28 negative damage. He moved, so he can't do the Quicken channel, but he can do that next round. Looks like he's used a bunch of channels today, I think to heal you guys earlier.
Yeah. We didn't come into this fight with like Barnabas. Most of his good spells were gone already.
Yep. Top of the round is Ghost. Ghost is going to... I guess the elemental went away and he sees the blind thing. Does he unload on the Bebolith?
Maybe, I think, at this point.
Yeah, he's way over here.
He might want to move.
He has Long Strider, so yeah, he moves up next to this fountain and begins to fire arrows. They're uncomfortably close to Barnabas, the top of your hat.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Let's see what Ghost can do. Adam was running Ghost. Sorry, I've got ads that are
Yeah, that's fine.
popping up. No, the stream would have heard like a bunch of clips.
Well,
All right.
He can, just do a rapid shot and hit it for sneak attack.
He's too far for sneak attack. You need to be
Oh,
within
he is?
30
Yeah,
feet.
okay.
Let's see.
Spell
So
then.
rapid shot and deadly aim. He doesn't know how hard it is to hit this thing with the Bard Song and the Good Hope.
And he did add damage.
He did. He added pluses to his bow.
Yeah, to his weapon. Yeah. So I don't know if that gets past the Bebolith's DR.
AC 27 and 28 from his first two attacks. The Bebolith has AC 22, so he hit. And then his last attack. A miss. Bebolith has DR good. His bow is +4, which I believe gets through alignment.
I think so.
Or do you need a +5 for alignment?
I
And
heard.
5.
I thought it was 4, to be honest.
For this, I think it's +4.
Really? There's a chart somewhere. That's fine. I'll say it gets through. I'm either mixing up adamantine or aligned in my head. I haven't looked at the chart in a while. Okay, it takes the elemental damage, surprisingly.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just a big abyssal arachno thing. So, with all the bonuses, 2 hits is 2d6. With the deadly aim, that is +16. With the Bard Song and the Good Hope, that's another 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1d6 cold and 1d6 flame times 2. He whips a couple of arrows at the Bebolith and does 38 damage. Oh, it's
Nice.
flat-footed because it's blind. 21 with another +2 on his end. He's still missed by 1. Okay. 38 damage. The creature is screeching.
Oh, did he take a +2 because he's invisible? No, it doesn't matter because it's blind. Yeah. Forget it.
He hits with 2 out of 3 of the arrows. The Bebolith kind of pulls the arrows out and sort of does this weird sort of scraping at its own wounds, and then is trying to figure out where the arrows came from. Junker is flying around. He will carry the guy to the back of the temple, I guess, and drop him off.
Okay.
His rats, I don't know. Do you want the rats to go out and...
I think the Bebolith. Yes, why not? Because I don't think the Bebolith can hurt them.
So the rats can move... I believe they move at 20?
15, or do they have a thing where they move faster now? I thought it was
Oh,
15. They
15?
moved it.
Okay, so 45. Yeah, they've come to the doorway, sensing the